Hello! Absolutely not. Okay. Hey, it's Brianna here. Welcome. No. Hey, it's GradGirlRambles. Welcome back. I am Brianna with another video. So today I'm gonna do a quick little video. I'm going into my 4th year in my program, and this year is actually my last year of coursework. So I'm finishing up my classes so that in my last year I can go on internship. So it's kind of a weird time because this is it. This is the last year that I'm here on campus and doing things. So it's a lot. But I kind of want to just go through what my fall schedule looks like and some goals that I have set. So I'm taking 2 classes. I'm taking my advanced practicum class, which is attached to the practicum that I'm going to be doing. I'll be at a private practice this year, and I'll be there 2 days a week. And then I'm also taking a class in multicultural practice in mental health. So I'll be taking that class, and that's it. Those are the 2 classes I'm taking. So I have 2 classes in the fall, and then I believe in the spring I have 3 classes. That's kind of where I am right now. And as it stands right now, I have 1 class Thursday afternoon and 1 Monday evening. That's just kind of how it happened. Not my favorite schedule, but we'll make do. And given that, I will have 2 days of classes and then 2 days of practicum. So I have Friday, which I made sure to put nothing on my calendar for Fridays. So Fridays I have the occasional meeting, and Mondays I'll do my assistantship work and then have class later. So I tried to have this is my first semester where I have nothing on Fridays, which in the past 3 years I've been trying so hard to do. Finally did it. And it's a last minute meeting. This is the only day I have available, and I'm trying not to use that day. So that's where I am. But it being my 4th year before internship, there are some things that I have to do. So goal number 1 is apply for internship. And the internship application process for APIC, for clinical psychology pre-doctoral internships, is a whole situation. I'm starting it now. Applications are going to be due in November, and then there are interviews, and then match day is February 18th. And the match is set up in a similar way to the medical school model, where you apply to all these places, you get offered interviews to wherever, and then after your interviews you rank them. So we rank the sites, the sites rank the students, and then there's an algorithm that matches you. So that's number 1. I've already started on those applications. I've started building my list of sites. It's definitely too long, and I'm not even done looking at all of my options. But my goal is to apply to about 12 to 15. Those are that's the recommended sweet spot for applications. So I'll try to get it in that range. And then I'm also working on my dissertation. So my dissertation proposal, I have not proposed yet, but the goal is to propose in October. There are some internship sites that prefer/require you to defend your dissertation proposal before the application deadline, and I would really like to meet that so that I can apply to some of the sites that I'm interested in. Most other sites are you must have your dissertation proposed before internship starts. In my program, in our handbook, we just have to propose before ranking day, which is late January, early February, I'm not sure. So a lot of different expectations from different people, but for me, I'm trying to do it before the deadline. So internship, dissertation proposal, And then after the proposal, it's like the actual data collection, which I hope to get done before I go to internship. I've actually written up most of the IRB application so that once I do have approval from my proposal from my committee, I can just go ahead and get that whole process started. Because I am collecting data and I'm delivering an intervention myself, I don't want to lose time putting together this IRB application and then not being able to like recruit right away. So that's what I'm doing with that. And then I'm also just, it's my last year probably in Michigan. Jury is still out if I'm going to apply to internships in Michigan. My plan was not to do that, but we'll see. But if I don't, this is my last year in Michigan, so I also want to make sure that I am like seeing the things that I meant to see. The summer after my first year, I was like, I'm gonna go travel Michigan, I'm gonna do all the things, and then COVID hit, and then I did not do any of those things. And even as things started to like open back up, traveling around Michigan was not really at the top of my priority list. And I don't know that I actually want to travel around Michigan, but there are certain things that I would like to do that I haven't yet. So we'll see how that goes. Other than that, I feel like this semester feels weird because it is my last one that I'll be on. It's not my last semester, I'll be on campus, but it's the last year. It's the beginning of my final year on campus. If all goes well with internship and match and I go off somewhere next year, it's like weird knowing that once I finish this year, I'm like gonna have to move again, and I'm not gonna be here and stuff like that. So it's a weird time, but we're pushing through. And some of the things that I use for myself to like stay organized, because I think this is going to be a time where I really need to stay organized. I use a lot of notebooks, so I have like this notebook that I use for like meetings with my advisor related to my assistantship, and also just like other general meetings. So it's kind of just like this random book of notes from random meetings. There's really no rhyme or reason for anything. So that's this notebook. This notebook is specifically for dissertation related things. So when I meet with my advisor about dissertation, it goes in here. If I read something or if I have a thought, I write it down in here. And when I first started this little notebook, I would use it as like journal entries. I wrote a couple at the beginning, and I meant to keep going. I'll probably get back to that, especially when things get started with data collection, because I know that's going to be hectic. But I'm really excited about that part, so I want to be able to keep track of my thoughts and everything like that. So that's what this is for. I have my planner. I have a planner every year. I do paper copies because I do use electronic calendars, but sometimes on my phone, if I need to look up something, my calendars don't always sync. So sometimes I'll pull it up and there's nothing on my calendar. But that's not going to happen in here, where unless I erase it, it's in here. This year I decided to get one that is, it's daily. I don't know if this is, it's daily, and so it has the hours throughout the day. In the past I have not gotten that because I didn't think I had enough things each day to fill it out, but with my advanced practicum being in a private practice and having more meetings than usual, I definitely think there will be an opportunity for me to fill this thing up quickly. So I have that. And then my iPad. Love my iPad. If you can work it into your budget, I highly recommend an iPad for reading, especially for class. A lot of people, including myself, really love to print out and write notes on hard copies, but there's just so much reading. I bought this in April of 2020, so it was right when the pandemic hit, and I'll be honest, it was around that time when I was like, well, I don't really know what to do with myself. My printer wasn't like working the best. I couldn't go to campus to print things, and I had heard so many people talking about how helpful their iPad was, and it has really been a lifesaver. So if you can swing it, I will get one. And then I think that's it. That's how I keep myself organized for the semester. I'll show you my little dry erase board. So I also keep a dry erase board, and I don't always update it. You're actually seeing this while we're still in August. I think by the time this video is posted, it'll be September. Don't look too closely. But I don't always fix it. But down here, I have all of my courses written on these little tabs, and when I'm taking them, I put them here, and when they're done, they go here, you know, boop, 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 so that by the time I'm done, there's nothing left. I actually need to move these over. There you go. Anyway, that's my fall semester, and that's kind of where I am right now, so catch you guys on the flip side. Bye!